Everyone, it's Houston, the Meandering Piper. I hope everybody's enjoyed their weekend. I know mine's been pretty fun. A really full weekend. Started off yesterday. We went down to a car show. The first part of the day. That was really fun. Got to check out some really cool old cars. And then last night, or yesterday evening, went to the Tawnytown Grape Festival. And that was a lot of fun. They had some good bands play there. We got there to catch the last three for the day. That one is a bluegrass group. And then the second one we saw perform was Colt Barber. And he put on a really great show, a country show. And the last one was Little Texas. And they put on a really good show. I kind of like the other ones better, but, their Little Texas is more of kind of like a country rock group. And me, I tend to lean more towards the bluegrass and traditional country music, but they still put on a really great show. It was really awesome. And then today we had a birthday party. My youngest one actually turned 1 earlier this week. So we had friends and family over this evening and had a birthday party. And that was a lot of fun as well. But now I've got the house to myself. Everybody's over at Grandma's eating leftover cake and food and all the other goodies, playing with new toys. And me, I gotta be getting around and getting to bed soon. I gotta be up and ready for work early in the morning. So figure I'll sit here, relax, finish this here pipe, and then I'll get ready and call it an evening. But before we do that, I wanted to share a little tobacco review with you. I got my General from Missouri Meerschaum. Still got to be probably one of my all-time favorite corn cobs right here. Smokes great. It's got a nice, huge, hefty bowl, and it is perfect for these types of tobaccos. Well, about the same family as these that I'm about to show you. In fact, I'll just go ahead and show you right now. Got some C'est La Vie French vanilla pipe tobacco. And these big old hefty bold Missouri Meerschaums work perfect for these, especially if you like aromatics. And you just want to sit down in your chair for the evening, enjoy a nice hefty bowl of tobacco. Something like this is your best bet. But I mean, it just smokes great, smokes cool. This tobacco is very well behaved in it. And the flavor of this stuff, oh, I tell you what, for an aromatic, I'm enjoying it. And I'm starting to find now that I've gone back to aromatics, there's quite a few good ones out there that I've really come to enjoy. But this one, it's got that French vanilla flavoring, and it's real tame. It's not really an overwhelming vanilla. You can, taste black Cavendish and regular Cavendish in there. But the regular Cavendish is what's really coming through. More than just the topping on there, you can actually taste the tobacco in this blend. It's real mild, but you can taste it, and it's, really pleasant. The description on this, it says, it says, C'est La Vie French vanilla pipe tobacco, a finer thing in life. Mild, creamy, and aromatic, Cavendish mingles with flue-cured tobaccos, topped with a delicious helping of vanilla. And when they say flue-cured tobaccos, I'm not sure if they're referring to Burley's or maybe some Virginia. Because me, myself, I'm not really getting any of that. Only thing I'm, really picking up on is the Cavendish. Yeah, it's coming through kind of like how it does in the Captain Black Royal. You get the topping flavor, and then you get on the tail end the Cavendish, black Cavendish, gold Cavendish, how it comes through on the end there. So I'm not really quite too sure what they're referring to as far as the flue cured tobaccos. Maybe that's just how they cured the Cavendish. I mean, I don't know. I always thought Cavendish was more of a fermented tobacco, but it could be a burley filler. But I've always heard that was air dried. So I'm not sure. I'm not picking anything up in here myself. Could be Virginia, and I'm just missing it. But I didn't get it in the pouch note, or I'm not getting it in the flavor. I'm just, like I said, the Cavendish. But this is a really enjoyable tobacco. And I gotta say, I didn't pay anything for it. If y'all remember, back over the 4th of July, I had that Pipes and Cigars order. And they threw in that goodie bag. This was one of the free things that came with it. And I gotta say, I think they know exactly what they're doing when they throw in these free samples to make sure you want to, buy some more. But this is one of the free ones, and I gotta tell you, I'm actually impressed with it. Now, like I said, it's not just this really, awesome super tobacco. I mean, for somebody it probably is, but for me, it's just your average aromatic, but it's enjoyable. I can actually see myself buying more of this. And for somebody who likes aromatics, or even if you don't really smoke a whole lot of aromatics, I think this one would be worth a try. The room note is really nice. My wife, enjoys it. She says she doesn't quite like it as much as, say, like Captain Black or Captain Black Royal, but she still enjoys it. She says you kind of get the real faint vanilla, and then you can smell the tobacco with it. So, but she says it, smells alright. So, wife approved. Your mileage may vary. So, but I'm enjoying it. Like I said, it goes great in these big, bold Missouri Meerschaums. This is a tobacco that you can just sit back, not think a whole lot about it, and just smoke it and enjoy it without, lighting your mouth on fire. So, I haven't been bit with this yet. And y'all can see I'm puffing on it pretty heavy. I gotta say, the flavor is just... I can't say enough about the flavor of this aromatic. I was actually taken aback by how good this stuff is. And the more I smoke it, the more I like it. Where I see this tobacco shining would be as somebody's all-day smoke. Maybe you want something to smoke while you're at work. If you're like me and you're out on the truck all day, you're not around a whole lot of other people, and you want something to puff on throughout the day, something like this would be perfect. Real light in nicotine. It got a good flavor. It's got a nice smell. And whenever you're done smoking it, you get it on your shirt or something, and people are like, that smells good. So, that's a plus for it there, too. Some all-natural pipe tobacco Cologne. But I gotta say, guys, I really enjoy this one. I honestly think I'm going to be ordering some of this to keep around. And I'm not sure exactly how all you can get it. I think, as far as I know, you can only get it in these pouches like this. And it's a pretty neat pouch. You can see it's got the cream color and the darker brown. And I don't know if you can really see it, but it's trimmed in gold. The inside of the pouch here, is like a gold color. And even the tobacco itself is real pretty. I actually had to look it up. I don't do that very often, but I was kind of confused as to what kind of cut it was. Because it wasn't quite a broken flake, but it wasn't quite a ready rubbed either. I was like, well, what's going on with this here? And I guess it's a coarse cut, so. But it smokes really well. It's very well behaved, especially in this big old General here. And I really enjoy it. I mean, if you haven't tried it, it's definitely worth a try, especially if you're an aromatic person. And if you're like me, you only like aromatics, every once in a while, or maybe once a day or something, this is perfect. Like I said, you can taste that tobacco, you still get the topping, a little bit of that flavor, and it's very well behaved. Usually I like a stronger tobacco in the evening, but tonight, I've been wanting this, even though it is a bit, more chilled out. But anyway, y'all, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. I don't want to drag it on too long. We've already gone almost 11 minutes. So, I'm just going to leave it here. If you haven't tried it, try it. It's good. You won't be disappointed, or at least I don't think you will. Like I said, very mild, but it's flavorful. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to end it here. Y'all enjoy what's left of the weekend. Have a great night. Hope y'all's work week goes okay. And we will talk to y'all later.